AllnDaKards family. This is Kazaya back to do another why, right? So as you know, or if you're new to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you for coming in and allowing me to read for you today. So today, family, we're back to the segment of why, right? So the segment of why is what I do in reference of, I'm getting tongue-tied, is what I do in reference of suicidal cases, family, okay? So the suicidal case today is about Mr. Robin Williams, okay? Some of y'all may know him as some of his leading roles as an actor. Mrs. Doubtfire was one of my favorites that he played in 1993. And he did a lot of other movies, but that's the main one that stands out for me. He was a really good actor. And he committed suicide, okay? I think they said he hung himself. So, you know, in this segment, if you are having any suicidal thoughts, we please, we need you here. We love you and you are enough. Please dial 988 from your phone anywhere, okay? That is the suicide number. You can text it, you can call it, okay? And also there will be a link below this box where you can go to the suicidal website, and at hotline is there, as well as a 1-800 number. You can reach out and someone is there to help you, all right? Now, back to Mr. Robin Williams. So today we're gonna let Mr. Robin Williams speak through the cards as we normally do. We're gonna bring him in. But I'm gonna discuss a little bit about what I seen and what I meditated over Mr. Robin Williams with the ancestors. So Mr. Robin Williams had a lot of things, family, emotionally suppressed, okay? Mr. Williams definitely was a prayer warrior, okay? But he was definitely a Cancer, right? He was a Cancer in the Western and a Cancer in the verdict, okay? So he was a true Cancer, which means he took on all the sins of everyone else, as well as he lived in sin here on earth, okay? So a lot of the things that Mr. Robin Williams have done over his lifetime here on this earth may have been some things that he could never shake, right? And also some traumatic things happening to him, okay? Now, you know, I feel like Mr. Williams, you know, he probably had some traumatic sexual assaults, abuse, you know, something that may have happened to him, even molestation, you know, just different things that could have happened over the course of him coming up, you know, childhood situations that he never shared. He had a lot of hidden secrets. He had a lot of emotional hidden secrets, things that he suppressed, things he didn't talk about with no one. He had a lot of things that were hidden in how he felt in reference of the opposite sex as well, okay? All of this is allegedly in the spirit of what came through in meditation about Mr. Robin Williams and what happened and why he decided to unalive himself. So everything here is allegedly. I don't know Mr. Williams, but I know in spirit they speak and use me as a vessel, all right? Mr. Robin Williams had a lot of things that he dealt with over his life in reference of relationships and relationships with men, okay? Where they may have not been the best, all right? A lot of deception, a lot of lies, a lot of cheating, a lot of things that he dealt with. He may have been suicidal even in his youth, family. He also, you know, he probably even felt that, you know, he had low self-esteem, you know. But in some cases, he felt his strength could come out in being an actor, right? I feel like he had the will. He definitely had the will. He had the will in reference of his career when I say that. When I say he has the will, that means he had the will to turn it into his direction. That's like the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Like getting the Wheel of Fortune card is what I'm saying. I'm speaking in tarot terms, okay? So when I say that, to say he had luck in his career. He had abundance in his career. You know, he could have changed some things about his life as well in reference of the things that he dealt with. It was based off of his future events, but he had the way to change these things that were happening in reference of his struggles with his relationships, with his and I don't know if he was, you know, out as being gay or if he was married. I'm not sure, but this is what's coming through. And if so, I don't mean to offend anyone, but this is just what ancestors and Mr. Robin Williams is stating, okay? Because I don't know his story. I just know it just came up as him being had suicide, right? I have a list of people, okay, or people that are being sent to me, okay? But I'm speaking to you spiritually, okay? He had, like I said, he had a lot of success around and fame around being an actor, right? But I also see drugs and alcohol. So he may have dibbled and dabbled with some drugs and alcohol. We won't know until we pull cards and ask him to speak through the cards, but this is something that's coming through in reference of his soul family. He had a lot of childhood trauma, you know what I mean? Childhood trauma. It was in reference of Mr. Robin Williams to change his situation, and things just got a little overly aggressive for him in reference of things happening in his life, things that we may not know, temptations, judgment, karma, right? All of these things, right? Low vibrational things that was happening with men and with him in reference of men. That brought on a lot of pain and suffering for Mr. Robin Williams here on earth, okay? So it's basically what I'm seeing is that he had a lot of things going around relationships, family, that was just in his finances as well, okay? So he had a lot of things going. He had multiple things that I think really led up to this. Only he can tell us through the cards specifically what it was and what took him over the edge, all right? So with no further ado, as of course you guys know, I always write my notes out, but without further ado, we're going to get into the words of the truth. As we know, let me turn on my fan, family. And like I said, as we know with Mr. Robin Williams, he had a lot of hidden trauma, okay? A lot of hidden trauma. Did he have children? Because I'm seeing children that he, you know, may have had some type of situations around as well with children, specifically female children, like a daughter. He just needed a lot of healing, family, a lot of healing, just a lot of emotions, okay? And it was uncontrollable for him. And you know how I'm feeling? Like my heart is just racing. Feeling out of breath all of a sudden. Like just feeling overwhelmed is how Mr. Williams felt. Like he couldn't take it. Like he had anxiety. Like he was just racing. He felt like time was ticking too. I don't know why he's speaking that through me. I'm gonna put some Florida water on because he's coming through strong. Definitely alcohol. He may have drunk a lot because I feel a little dizzy. Okay, so he may have drunk a lot. Definitely alcohol and drugs of some sort. He was fighting a lot of pain. He may have been abused in his past, family. My ear is ringing. All right, let's get to Mr. Williams, okay? Let's get to Mr. Williams. Let's bring the ancestors in. Oh, excuse me, y'all. And I just ate, so he's making me feel like woozy. Ooh, please don't make me throw up, y'all. Please, okay? Because when I get into this energy, family, they're using me as a vessel. Only as their highest good to tell us, Mr. Williams, ancestors protect me. Put a hedge of protection, a bubble of love around me at this time. Mr. Williams, come in. We give you healing, peace, love. We send your way. We ask that you just tell us what truly happened. What made you unalive yourself, if so? Come in, Mr. Williams, and let us know. Mr. Williams, speak through the cards and let us know what truly made you unalive yourself, if so. Speak through the cards, Mr. Williams. Mr. Robin Williams. Here we go, family. Robin Williams. Speak through the cards in reference of what truly happened on the day that you decided to leave this planet, Mr. Williams. Speak through the cards. Ashe. Kidnap. Something being taken. Something being taken. I have kidnapped here. I know that he wasn't kidnapped, so who was kidnapped? What was taken by force? Okay, so I have a lot here. Okay. First card out, he said they know. They know why he did this. Someone knows, it's known that what was hidden. He said someone knows what was hidden. All the hidden things that I talked about in the beginning, all of the trauma, all of the drama, everything that he hid, someone knows about it. Who would know? I'm seeing a husband. Did he have a husband? Or is this husband someone close proximity to someone's husband? Because I have husband and neighbor was on top of husband. So this lets me know about somebody in close proximity to him knows. And it could be someone, it could be a neighbor's husband, or it could be his husband that was in close proximity with him. I'm not sure, I don't know. But there is something on record. There's something recorded about his faith or about his beliefs. Okay? In reference of this situation that happened with him. They know, Mr. Williams, what is it that they know in reference of you unaliving yourself, or what happened to you? Can you speak through the cards, Mr. Robin Williams, and let us know clarity on the they know, or to know? What are you trying to tell us? Control. They know about it, about him being controlled, or some type of control over the system, or it got out of control and someone knows. There's a club of people, there's a group of people that know about this controlling situation. There could have been some type of control put on him, or something got out of control with these people, and they know. Hidden. What's hidden, Mr. Williams? Hidden. What is hidden, Mr. Williams? What is hidden? What was hidden, Mr. Williams? What was hidden? What was hidden, Mr. Williams? What was hidden in reference of why you're no longer here? What was hidden? Hidden. Sexual partner. Could have been some assault or abuse, or sexual partner that was hidden. Something in reference of a sexual partner that was hidden, he's saying. And he wanted to get away, or a sexual partner wanted to get away from him, or there was something around get away with the sexual partner. A sexual partner is trying to get away. Neighbor. Why is the neighbor here, Mr. Williams? Why is the neighbor here? I told you guys he had something going on. Before I even pulled cards, it was something in reference to what came through in meditation about his sexuality. Some type of situation around someone he was sexual with. This card comes out about someone they're sexual with. A sexual partner was hidden. And maybe that's what he's saying got out of control. Neighbor. Why is neighbor here, Mr. Williams? Speak through the cards. Be clear and concise. Tell your story. Wise neighbor here. Mr. Robin Williams, wise neighbor here. Powers that be. Someone that's alive, okay? So this is letting me know that someone in power, someone, you know, it may have been a secret, someone in the elite, you know, the powers that be, family, and they're still alive. They were in close proximity with him. Could have been in close proximity with this husband as well that's alive. Or he could have been dealing with someone's husband. Not sure. Let's keep going. Husband in reference of Mr. Robin Williams. Mr. Williams, what are you trying to tell us? Why's husband here, Mr. Williams? Why's husband here? Set up. So somebody's husband set him up, or there was a setup in reference of someone's husband. Caretaker. If he was married or not. Let's look that up, because now I'm curious, and I never stop and look up stuff in my readings, but ancestors is telling me to look it up. Hold on, family, let's look it up. Excuse me. It says Mr. Williams was married 3 times, and he was married to, he had a 3rd wife, Susan Snyder. I think he was married. So it was showing that he was married. All I can do is tell you what he's saying through the cards, family. Keep going. Record. Why is record here, Mr. Williams? Why is record here? Mr. Robin Williams. Why is record here? Why is record here? Gathering. There's some type of gathering or party that was recorded or on record in reference of some things that were going on with him. About employment, about his employment. There could have been some type of recording, a record of a gathering that's around his work. You know, he was an actor, so this could have been some type of party, which is a party that's on record around something happening. Maybe he is the husband that was set up. Since he was married, hidden sexual partner. So maybe the sexual partner is hiding some things. They know they wanted control. I don't know, because that's not the way it came out. I know he got a lot of hidden trauma. Okay, a lot of hidden secrets. Hide and suppress things, deception. A lot of hidden secrets. Why is faith here, Mr. Williams? Why is faith here? Faith for you, Mr. Williams. Phone. Something around a conversation or communication about his faith and his belief. Maybe he had beliefs into something that wasn't told to others, or some people, affiliated. So someone that he had faith in a conversation or something of that sort, and someone was affiliated with this situation in reference of what was going on with him. He may have even told people about the things that was going on with him and how he felt through a phone conversation that was prominent in reference of maybe his employment or something that happened that, you know, went on maybe at this party or some sort. But there's faith and phone together, which is the same energy as record or record. So something recorded, may even been a phone conversation recorded. someone affiliated with the higher ups, the powers that be, that's in close proximity with him, is who he was conversating with on the phone. And they know more as well. So someone knows. I feel like the partner knows, the sexual partner knows. I feel like someone that's in close proximity to him knows, maybe even a neighbor. I feel like somebody's husband knows. I feel like he also is the husband that was set up as well, but there's some other type of energy here, family. Clarity on the sexual partner in the hidden. What are you trying to tell us there, Mr. Robin Williams? He had been married 3 times as well. Mr. Robin Williams. Speak through the cards, Mr. Williams. What was hidden in reference of this sexual partner? What was hidden in reference of this sexual partner? Earthly possessions. 4 of Coins. Something that was being held on to. Clothes, cars, money, homes. The sexual partner was hiding some things from him in reference of that. Maybe even setting up some things to control is what I'm seeing here. Maybe he was the husband in reference of being set up, he's saying. And see, with the hidden, what was hidden, the sexual partner is what was hidden, some earthly possessions. Or what he was holding on to as well, is the way I'm also reading that. Clarity on the control and the known, the they know. Give me clarity on the control and the they know, Mr. Williams. What are you trying to tell us there with the control and they know, Mr. Williams? Yeah, they were biased. They were racist towards him. That means that, yeah, the same club of people. He feels like this is a part of about his employment, family. He feels like the people that he was working with and for had control over his situation, and he didn't like it. Had a big control over how they know too. And that's a part of how he felt. He felt that they were in control and being biased towards him, because racist is here, but this also means biased, judgmental, right? And he said they know. They had that type of control over him. These club of people could have been in the industry, or could be a club of people, or it could be a secret society, it could be the Hollywood elites, it could be, right? A club of people is a club of people, a group of people. See? Okay, last message is Mr. Williams in reference to what was going on with you. But it's definitely still some things, family. I can read this a few different ways. I don't know everything about Mr. Williams, but I do know that someone, he's saying in reference of some type of setup, it was a phone conversation happening. This is all adding up to, he's telling us what truly happened. This is multiple things though, as you can see. Okay, give us a little more, Mr. Williams. Connection is about some type of connection, and he was speaking about this connection with somebody on the phone. I feel like that connection has something to do with work. I feel like he has a lot that was coming up in reference of work. I feel like he had some type of situation around work. I feel like he felt judged. He felt like he wasn't getting his just due. I feel like he had some type of belief around something that was discussed over this phone conversation in reference of a connection he had, right? Or there was also a connection, right? Let's keep going. Mr. Williams, speak through the cards and tell us. Winter. What's the connection in reference of winter? Unknown. What was the unknown connection in the winter? A birth parent. A birth parent or a birth child. Abandoned. Somebody, he felt abandoned by a connection in the winter months that was unknown by a birth child or parent, or a child parent. He felt abandoned. Maybe they didn't call him. Maybe there was a conversation about something and his beliefs were different from maybe this birth child or this child's parent. But someone, he in some way felt abandoned. It's on record. It was either on record or recorded. But it was about some type of connection. What else, Mr. Williams, you want us to know about why you're no longer here? Mr. Williams. Speak through the cards and tell us a little bit more. What was unknown here about this birth child or parent? Double lives, the serpent, double-headed snake, karma. He's saying, yeah, he's saying maybe he got karma, or maybe there is karma to come in reference of someone living a dual life, or him living a dual life. Because remember, I told you, get rid of. He felt that they wanted to get rid of him because he didn't want to submit to something that was going on that could have been back to the situation that I told you guys about. He had a couple of things here. Work was one of them, because we're seeing employment. He felt like things weren't going right with his work. He felt like things weren't going right again in his relationship. I think he was hiding who he truly was in reference of his sexuality, sensuality. Truly unknown, a lot of unknowns here, right? There was something connected to a birth parent or a child. He may have had some type of connection there, or there's something there. What else, Mr. Williams? We'll wrap it up. He was truly just wanted to be happy with his child, but it was some type of neglect. See, the birth child or the child parent has the son. So he could have even been talking about a son, but I feel like it was a daughter, because remember I told you earlier it was like a daughter or children, or he may have both. But it was something that was, he felt that he neglected, or they neglected, because they wanted to get rid of him in some type of way, some type of karmic situation. There was neglect around this birth child or child that he had, okay? And it was unknown. But whatever happened in the winter time, right? There was something about the connection, and he feared what was going on about this neglect. He feared that there was going to be some type of situation, maybe even feared that they no longer was going to talk to him. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, he had recreational activities that he was wanting to do, but he definitely felt abandoned in that it keeps coming out. So he truly did, and he had a talent, and he felt that he had to abandon his talent. The things that he loved. Yeah, he's telling me to look at his chart again. I know his chart. I see his chart. It's all about the things that was happening in the future. He also, like I said, he definitely wasn't happy with a lot of things. It was multiple things for him, okay? Money, emotional secrets, drugs and alcohol, depression, a lot of stuff he hid and suppressed. And so he kept pushing that stuff down and pushing it back and hiding who he truly was. And even his talent, he felt abandoned. The things that he really loved to do, he abandoned. You know, his connections were abandoned, were neglected. He just had so much, family. You know what I'm saying? This sexual partner, he felt like was hiding stuff from him. And he also was hiding a sexual partner, okay? He felt that this partner was hiding or taking something or hiding something from him in reference of his clothes, cars, houses, something, money. He felt set up, or he either was feeling set up, okay? There's a lot here. There's so much here. You know what I'm saying? It was more than one thing with Mr. Williams. Multiple things I'm seeing. One last card, Mr. Williams, the state. Yeah, the state of mind. His mind, his mental, when I get that, it's like the mental wasn't right. You know? The mental wasn't right. Plus, it was about the state he was in as well. Like the state of wherever he was when he passed as well had something to do with it, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for Mr. Robin Williams, okay? I'm going to leave it here. Mr. Williams had a lot of things that were truly hidden, a lot of moon energy. I just feel like he really did kill himself or unalive himself. I'm sorry, everything in this video is allegedly. Everything here is allegedly. But I do see that he had a lot of things happening. He could have even felt like somebody was invading his privacy or his personal space. He felt neglected. He felt like he may have been looked at as neglecting others, or he felt like he was being abandoned. His career, the things he loved to do, his talent. He felt like his talent had went to waste. A lot of stuff. He felt he might have even had issues with his children. It was just a lot, you know. It was just a lot. And all he wanted to do was be happy. That's all he wanted to do. But things came back because he was living a double life, or he felt like somebody was living a double life, and it was like his karma. He felt it was karma. So he wanted to get rid of himself. All right. So that is Mr. Robin Williams. May please rest in power, Mr. And peace as well, Mr. Williams. We send you back to the spiritual realm with love, healing, and peace. Thank you for coming through and telling your story through the cards, Mr. Williams. We send you back now. Thank you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And so it is, family. And that is the reading for Mr. Robin Williams. All right. I love you guys through the darkness to the light. Until the next time, it's what? It's all in these cards, family. It's all in these cards. I see you. Peace.
Gratitude for the sunshine. Gratitude for the moonlight. Every day feels like a new life.